Dr. Prasanna, shall we begin the session, ma'am?
Okay, madam. Let us start the program now. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to fifth day of national level 1 week online faculty development program on emerging trends in pedagogy for quality excellence in higher education, which is jointly organized by the Internal Quality Assurance Cell of V.V.Vanniaperumal College for Women Virudhunagar and Jamal Mohamed College, Trichy. This program promises to be a week of learning, sharing, and exploring innovative teaching practices to meet the dynamic needs of higher education in the current scenario. On behalf of the organizing committee, it is my privilege to express my warm welcome to our resource person, Dr. K.T. Tamilmani, Vice Principal, Associate Professor and Head, Department of English, Nehru Memorial College, Trichy. And we extend a warm welcome to Dr. S. Sintana, the Principal of V.V.Vanniaperumal College for Women, Dr. D.I. George Amalaratnam, the Principal of Jamal Mohamed College, Dr. M. Ponniyin Selvi, and Dr. M. Syed Ali Badusha, the IQSC coordinators of both the colleges, as well as to all the participants of this faculty development program.
Soft skills play an important role for achieving professional growth and employment. With the knowledge of soft skills, one stand out in crowd of job. Today, we are here to explore the important topic soft skill training for managing pedagogical distractions, an area that is vital for mentors and learners alike in today's fast changing world. To begin this event, let me invite Dr. M. Syed Ali Badusha, Coordinator of IQAC and Associate Professor of Chemistry at Jamal Mohamed College, Trichy, to introduce the resource person of today's session. The session is now over to sir.
Very good afternoon.
Sir, sorry to disturb you, sir. Yes, sir. Now it's okay, sir. Okay, sir. Please proceed, sir.
Very good afternoon. Most respected the principal of both the institutions and Dr. Ponniyin Selvi, IQAC coordinator of V.V. College, and organizing committee members, fellow participants. Very good afternoon. I am very happy to present before you the last day's resource person, Dr. Tamilmani, Vice Principal, Associate Professor and Head Department of English, Nehru Memorial College, Virudhunagar. Sir is a highly accomplished academician holding several degrees, MA, MPhil, PhD and PG Diploma in Literature, PGDE and PGCTE, and he loves American literature to his heart, and this brings him an impressive 3 decades of teaching experience. He has made remarkable contribution to research, having operated a research project funded by UGC to the tune of 3 lakhs, and sir earned a membership in several bodies, professional bodies, including Indo-American Center for International Studies, and he is also a member of many board of studies of many institutions and also in Virudhunagar University. A prolific scholar, has published around 50 research articles in esteemed journals of repute, and very importantly, he holds a patent for an English language skill analyzing device. Dr. Tamilmani has also been honored with the Best Teacher Award by Rotary Club of Tirunelveli, and also he was rewarded by NCC Group headquarters at Trichy for his commendable service in NCC, and he has vast experience as a resource person, and he has been the resource person for many orientation and refresher courses of many universities, including our Bharadas University. And sir is delivering the invited talk for several faculty development programs across the nation. So we have such a eminent academician and able administrator also. He was an instrumental for his college to get the highest rank in NAC. He served as IQAC coordinator, a well-known personality. And very importantly, I wanted to highlight about Dr. Tamil Mani. Above all, he is a very good humanitarian, and also he is an alumnus of Jamal. So I am very happy to present him here for this session. With this, I welcome Dr. Tamil Mani to handle this session. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, sir, for all the loving words. Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for setting the tone for today's event. It is now my honor to invite our distinguished resource person, Dr. K.T. Tamilmani, Vice Principal, Associate Professor and Head, Department of English, Nehru Memorial College, Puthanambatti, Tiruchirappalli, to deliver a lecture on the topic Soft Skill Training for Managing Pedagogical Distraction. The session is over to you, sir.
Thank you, madam, for the wonderful coordination. First and foremost, I would like to place on record my sincere thanks to V.V.Vanniaperumal College and Jamal Mohamed College for this opportunity to meet so many young teachers, so many senior teachers, to share my views about pedagogical distractions and how to overcome them. At the outset again, I would like to place on my sincere thanks to the IQAC coordinator of V.V.Vanniaperumal College, Ponniyin Selvi madam, and the IQAC coordinator of Jamal Mohamed College, my friend Dr. Syed Ali Badshah, for having given me this opportunity. I feel honored by your gesture, both of you, madam and sir. Thank you for the opportunity again. As said by Professor Syed Ali Badshah, it's a great honor to be invited by the college where we studied. Jamal Mohamed College is my alma mater. It's a great honor conferred upon me by the authorities. The principal, Dr. Jamal, a man who is known for his integrity and honesty. Thank you, principal of Jamal Mohamed College. And again, I feel indebted to V.V.Vanniaperumal College for this invitation. I am a member of the Board of Studies of V.V.Vanniaperumal College for quite some time. I have been there for an offline FDP, and I have been there for some other academic collaborations also with their past staff members. It's nice working with you all. Again, thank you for this wonderful opportunity. How can we overcome them? So this is the main aim of conducting this 5-day FDP, and there also they bring in some collaboration and teamwork. V.V.Vanniaperumal College and JMC, they are exercising their own soft skill. This IQAC coordinator from V.V.Vanniaperumal College and the IQAC coordinator from Jamal Mohamed College, they evince this wonderful soft skill, collaboration. Collaboration is the watchword of 21st century, and it comes under the 21st century skill set of the learners as well as teachers, because teachers are the senior learners. So in that way, the topic itself is a great thing, and I am so happy that the participants have chosen V.V.Vanniaperumal College and JMC for updating themselves to overcome pedagogical distractions. So here I have some specific objectives in my mind. There are some 5 objectives of my presentation. So at the end of the presentation, the participants will be able to understand what is pedagogy and what are its domains, aspects of pedagogy, best practice pedagogy, active learning pedagogy, and the key concept of pedagogy. You and me are known as pedagogues. A pedagogue means a leader. Peda means related to child. The children are our students, and you are the leader. You are a pedagogue. You are a master of pedagogy. So first objective will focus on all the aspects related to domains related to pedagogy. Secondly, I will focus myself on what is a distraction in general and what is a distraction in teaching learning environment. So this will be my second objective, and at third point I would focus myself on what are the soft skills related to teaching learning environment. Soft skills are plenty, more than 100, but we the teachers require certain fundamental soft skills. So how are you going to update ourselves with the soft skills required for teaching learning process? As a pedagogue, what are you going to exercise? How are you going to polish your soft skills, and thereby you are going to polish your students' soft skills? So at fourth level, I will focus myself on what are the pedagogical distractions that you and me encounter in our classes every day, and somehow we manage them. If you know them specifically, it will be better and it will be easy for you to manage and overcome all such pedagogical distractions with the help of certain specific soft skills. So that is number 5. What are the training requirements? The training requirements related to soft skills in order to manage the pedagogical distractions. And this is how I planned. I go with my first objective. What is pedagogy? What is pedagogy? This is a very comprehensive term. So beginning with Socrates. Socrates is considered to be the teacher of teachers, the master teacher, a teacher of 12 subjects. Even now, those who are studying medicines, they study about Socratic method of healing. Now we study about Socratic method of teaching. There are questions like Socratic questioning. So he is a master of 12 subjects. But pedagogy as a concept, as a developed concept, evolved during late 18th century and in the beginning of 19th century. What is it actually? It is a method or the practices, the sum total practices of a teacher. It includes a teaching style. It includes the theory that you are focusing, the theory that you are taking it as the basis for your teaching, the question papers that you set, the methodology you adapt, the feedback you give to the students, the feedback you receive from your students, everything. This is an umbrella term. Generally, it means how the teacher delivers the curriculum to the class. Imagine, you are a most privileged teacher in the history of mankind, because in the 21st century you are endowed with a lot of teaching tools, lot of teaching gadgets. Now imagine this one situation. Right now we are all remotely sitting in our own houses, in our own colleges, and we are all meeting in a platform, common platform. So there are around 100 participants watching me right now through the Google Meet, and there are around 200 participants watching me through the YouTube. What a wonderful thing to live in the present scenario, present century, with all the technological advancements. So as a teacher, you must take everything to your province. Your province is your classroom. So how are you going to deliver the curriculum? So this gentleman was known as the father of pedagogy, Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi, a Swiss educationist who was living during the late 18th century and in the beginning of the 19th century. He was the one propounding this concept, pedagogy. And he has contributed a lot of scientific foundations. So now we are all following all that scientific foundations in our teaching learning process. To begin with, there are some 7 domains he identified and we are all following that. First thing, we become a master of the content knowledge. Professor Syed Ali Badusha is a master of chemistry. Professor Ponniyin Selvi is a master of commerce. The principal of Trichy College, Professor Sinthala Selvi, is a master of English. So content knowledge and related pedagogy. This is the first domain. Second domain, the learning environment. The entire college, the library, the classroom, the ambience, everything. The learning environment. Particularly, when you say learning environment, the classroom, the teacher-student interaction. So there we come across the third domain. We should take it into consideration. Diversity of learners. It's a heterogeneous group. Variety of learners come and meet us every day, every year. As a teacher, Professor Ponniyin Selvi, Professor Syed Ali Badusha and myself, within a span of 30 years, we have met around, in my case, because I go to general English classes also, in my case, 10,000 students. 10,000 students. Imagine, all are different. Every student is a new book. They've got their own expectations. Curriculum and planning, this is the fourth domain. So curriculum is provided by the Board of Studies or the university, but we also take part in the planning. Number 5, assessment and reporting. Based on the curriculum, we rely on an assessment parameters to suit our learners' need. Most of us follow outcome-based education or LOCF. Number 6th domain, community linkages and professional development, soon or later. So here comes our own personal growth. As a teacher, we keep on updating ourselves. See the interest level of the participants here. They are all here not to earn a certificate, but to professionally update themselves, professionally develop themselves. Faculty development program, professional development program. So let me move on to the 3 important aspects of pedagogy. Whatever you speak, again and again you have to speak about 3 important elements. The elements are the educator, the teacher, you and me, the teacher. You are the sender in a communication scenario. The second element, the learner, the student, the receiver. And what is transmitted, this subject matter. So in my case today, the topic, soft skills training for managing pedagogical distractions. Now at the receiving end, you are all expecting. So what are the soft skills I require to keep away the pedagogical distractions? Definitely, I will not disappoint you, my dear friends here. I will not disappoint you. So these 3 elements are very, very important in pedagogy and pedagogical transactions. So keep in your mind, in the pedagogical transactions, you need to build on the previous learning of the students. Now whatever I am going to tell, around 10 to 12 points I am going to tell about soft skills. You have some knowledge about all the 10 to 12 points. You have some prior knowledge. I am damn sure about it. So what am I going to do now? So I am going to build on it. So I am going to enrich on it. So let me go to the other aspects of pedagogy, which is known as best practice pedagogy. You will agree with me. Students and teachers, they are both learners and they are involved themselves in continuous learning, continuous updation. This is the best practice pedagogy. So we are conducting this type of FDP every now and then, almost by every college. Why? Because a lot of new things are happening every day, every minute. Change is the order of life. And how am I updating myself? That is crucial. So as learners are very much interested in learning, the teacher should also. Again I repeat, the teacher is a senior learner. And the students are the next day learners. We need not say junior learners, the next day learners. So here involves a lot of reflective strategies. If something is not working today, let us change it tomorrow. Let our teaching be reflective teaching. Let our learners be reflective thinkers. Let our classrooms be thinking classrooms. Then your pedagogical transactions are going in the right way. Let there be a lot of collaboration. Collaboration, just like one college collaborating with the other, one researcher collaborating with others, let us collaborate with our students also. So what we elevate our learners from lower order thinking to, what is it, lower order thinking, remembering, comprehending, understanding, apply. So from there you are taking them to another stage. What is that stage? Analyzing, synthesizing, creating, evaluating. So this becomes active learning pedagogy. This is what is happening in our education classrooms. So there will be students who struggle with certain skills. Skills like problem solving skills, skills like answering a complex question or making a decision. Many of them are indecisive. Many of them are indecisive. To do or not to do. To go or not to go. So somehow you are the leader, you are the light to drive away the darkness. So you can make them propose solutions, you can make them explain ideas. So when they do that, they have a sense of ownership. They have a feeling that they are making progress. So teach them how to learn, they will enjoy learning. Teach them how to think. Teach them how to monitor their own thinking. They will enjoy. Their learning will become fun. They will not miss your class. So with this I am going to end the objective number 1. There is a key concept analysis. You will understand the interest of the students. So there is going to be a constant interaction between the teacher and the learner. There is going to be a healthy ambience. If there is a healthy ambience, there is no pedagogical distraction. So I have completed my first objective. Now the house is open for a few minutes. You can ask 1 or 2 questions related to the first objective. Dear participants, or you can give me your concern so that I can move forward. I request the technical team to admit, so I am unable to see anything, whether admit or you cancel them.
Sir,
Because
can we have the interaction at the end of your session, sir?
definitely, ma'am, definitely you will have.
So that we can listen in the coherent manner.
Definitely, ma'am. But
Okay,
most of the doubts will be faded away, go away. I
Yeah,
request the
noting, sir.
one minute back. I request the technical team to whether to admit or cancel them, because my screen is blank since you have made me as the host, so I am unable to see anything. Only I could see is admit all, cancel, admit. The technical team which is doing the job, either admit or cancel, please. I couldn't see anything in the screen because so many people are trying even now to get admitted. Better, okay, please. Okay. Madam, you asked me to keep the questions towards the end.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, then let me, are there any, okay. Again, the screen is not shown towards me. Okay. Now let me go with the slides again. Now I move on to the second objective. What is a distraction in general and in teaching learning scenario, teaching learning environment? Distraction is anything keeping you away from the focus. It is getting your attention diverted. That is a distractor. So there are two types, internal distractions and external. Internal, it is from you, your own thoughts and emotions, which is not allowing you to concentrate on certain thing. Classroom is a place where concentration is required at the premium level. When the students, they don't pay you attention, they got distracted. It depends on their internal distractions. Something might have happened in their house yesterday. Something went wrong. Internal, it includes physical inability too. Some kind of illness. Some circumstances, some kind of fear. Maybe he or she had in the school. Some worry. So it is not allowing the learner to be paying attention to the teaching learning transaction. This is inner distraction. We must know about it as a teacher. And there is another category, external distractions. In today's scenario, technology is the major distraction. Technology almost captivates our learners. We are also captivated by our technology. We are the captives of technology. If you have a look at your phone about the screen time you and me are spending in the mobile device is every day increasing. We cannot say no to that. So that is the major distractions you and me are suffering from. So something which comes from outside, they form these external distractions. It might be people, or it might be, as we call it in communication, barriers or noises. Noises around you, physical noise or semantic noise or psychological noise. What are they? Psychological noise or semantic noise? I'll touch upon it. You need not worry. What is the distraction in teaching learning scenario? So knowing the enemy makes it easier to deal with. If you know the enemy, you will have your own strategy to tackle the enemy. Distractions are interference to teaching learning. It depends on the person's age. If it is a PG classroom, we have less distractions. If it is a first year class, we have certain amount. If it is a third year UG class, we have many. Because they have a feeling that they have become a senior student. Imagine. So distractions are plenty. So they get disengaged, they get distracted because of various reasons. The primary thing is, as I told you, internal distraction, foul mood or mood swing. They are in the adolescent stage. So they are undergoing hormonal changes. And to speak physiologically or clinically, their prefrontal cortex is getting shaped. When the prefrontal cortex is getting shaped, so they won't be in a position to judge what is good and what is bad. So their bodily changes is at fault. I don't support it. So their distractions have to be minimized. It should be curbed, it should be controlled. Otherwise, the classroom transaction will not go smoothly. If you continue to get disruptions, and if there are students who keep on disrupting your class, so you won't be in the mood to take the class. You won't be interested to go to the class. And whatever that you prepared will not be delivered properly because you got distracted. You will blame the students. You will be very unhappy with the students. You will tell them, no, you didn't allow me to teach. My hard work was wasted. You keep on disrupting my class. People are coming one by one. You are coming and you are asking somebody to interact, and somebody you want to take away in the name of NCC or NSS or sports or something. And there is a regular visitors in the name of circular man or circular person. So how can I keep on my business going in a smooth way? So we have a feeling that we get distracted in so many angles, so many by so many people. Okay, how our soft skills are going to help us to drive away the pedagogical distractions? So let me have a look at the third objective. First, let me say something about soft skills. Then I will say about pedagogical distraction. Then I will again speak about soft skills requirement, the training segment. So you need to self-train yourself. You are already a teacher, established teacher, and you have been undergoing a lot of training in the name of Human Resource Development Center, or right now MMTTC, Madan Mohan Malaviya Teacher Training Centers. There are many trainings. Every now and then the teachers are enrolling themselves and getting themselves trained. You need to update yourself with soft skills. What are soft skills requirement in the teaching learning scenario? As I told in the beginning, this is a non-technical skills, a group of non-technical skills. You are a master of your own subject and you have a thorough knowledge about your subject. But these non-technical skills, they also play a major role in your professional success, in your professional development. Most of the soft skills are interpersonal. To name a few, you need to be a good communicator, you need to be a good team player, and you need to be adaptable, and you need to be a problem solver, and you need to be a leader. So where can you go and get all these trainings together? Nowhere. So there is a gift in the present scenario, Pedagogy. Pedagogy means self-learning. After the advent of MOOCs from 2012 onwards, so there has been upgradation, there has been updation by the people of the world in diverse areas, and you need to update yourself. A lot of online courses are going on by the Indian universities, by foreign universities, and we keep on updating ourselves. So you need to train yourself. Soft skills are have become mandatory, have become crucial for career success. So our own students who are very good in soft skills are hired. Those who are not very good are struggling to get an employment. They couldn't get through the campus recruitment process. They go out and then they are searching for job for about 2 to 3 years. So there are many types of soft skills which are required for everybody. In our profession as a teacher, we need to equip ourselves with certain set, particularly teamwork and collaboration. The teamwork, it doesn't mean that you should form team with our fellow teachers. No, I don't mean that in the reductive sense. No. So we are all team in a college. If there are 200 staff members, I know about the culture at Trichy College and Jamal Mohamed College. We all work together. We are already in a team. But apart from that, so what is the level of teamwork working with our own learners? The class as a team. The students, the receivers, they also participate in the teaching learning process. The collaboration that you and the students embark on, it matters. It matters. So soft skills like critical thinking, creativity are very much essential in the present scenario. If you can solve a problem in a very critical situation, if you can involve yourselves in critical thinking, it means a lot. Those people are wanted, those people are hired immediately. Okay, now I step into the crux of my presentation. What are known as pedagogical distractions? I have been telling you about pedagogy. Pedagogy means the entire teaching process. Distractions means something which is not allowing you to carry forward. Something which is hampering the teaching learning process. It may be a student, or it may be an external event, or it may be a noise, anything. Look at here. If I ask the participants here, you will come out with hundreds of distractions. To name a few, late coming is a distractor. Our classes start at 9:30. See, for example, the technical person who is struggling even now, even after 40 minutes, there are latecomers to the FDP. He is trying to look at the names registered and then he is trying to give them admission. So late coming is a major distraction at any situation. In a classroom situation, it will be a very nagging situation for the teacher as well as for the learners. They also get irritated by the behavior of the latecomers, being unprepared, without even books and pen, the required equipment. To the mathematics class, the students will go without even calculators. Being unprepared. The third thing is a major distractor, sleeping. First hour, 9:30 to 10:30, they will start sleeping. You will get irritated. You will throw the things at the boy or girl. And you will be very seriously saying something and they will be reading something. They are preparing for the afternoon test, reading something, looking outside. And they will look at you, but they are not listening to you, daydreaming, listening to music. If the phone is allowed in certain colleges, then they will be texting. They will be messaging to the friend in the neighboring class. So doing other homework, writing practical notebooks. And some of them will say that, sir, the bus has come late, sir, so I want to take my breakfast. So drinking water is allowed, but they will start eating. Inability to understand a concept even after your repeated teaching. So there are so many. There are so many. So how are you going to find your solution? Your solution is not available, but there are solutions available. One size doesn't fit all. So these are the pedagogical distractions I would like to categorize. Number one, lack of classroom routines. Though the college has laid down certain code of conduct for all the learners, for your class, for your own teaching learning environment, there is lack of classroom routines. If you can set it right, things will not go wrong. Number two, poor teacher-student relationship. So, on many occasions, there is no proper teacher-student good relationship. That is the major reason where pedagogical distractions are taking place. Let us build a good relationship with our students. It doesn't mean that you need to go early and you need to say hi to everybody and you need to be very cordial with them and you have to give them chocolate every day. No, I don't recommend such things. But there should be a healthy relationship. When they look at you, they should smile at you. When you look at them, you should smile at them, at least. When it comes to the classroom situation, definitely the relationship will go a long way. And your transaction will be perfectly done. Number three, unclear task. You have something in your mind and you are giving them the task, but your task instructions are not clear. So you got affected. Your transactions are hampered. You have a feeling, incomplete feeling. So something is not okay. Unclear instructions, unclear task given by you. Number four, complex task design. First year students, you have given them a task. The task is a very tough thing for them. Actually, it is meant for the third year students. So you have unfortunately given them the task. How can you remedy that? You can remedy that. Number five, task design is too simple or too difficult. Too difficult is already spoken. Unclear task or complex task design. If it is a too simple task, students will have a feeling that there is no challenge. So why should I take it up? What am I going to gain out of it? They should find meaning in everything. If they don't find any meaning in anything, then they will not pay attention. They will get distracted. They will not listen to you. As very often the saying goes, everybody tells like this: physically present, mentally absent. They will be physically present in your class but mentally absent actually. Number six, in science related classes, in physical education classes, in laboratories, it will happen. Equipment as a source of distraction. The teacher will be saying something, the boys or girls will be playing with the equipment or the gadgets, and some of them will break it even. So what will happen in the next class? The teacher will remove all the equipment. Without equipment, the practical session will go on. How could it happen? How can it happen? Impossible. Number seven, grouping is not suitable for a student. Sometimes we give them some group assignments, group discussion task, or role playing task, or enactment task. If they don't have an understanding between one and the other one, they may not be grouped. It is better to group them with like-minded set of people. So I am slowly entering into the important segment of my presentation for another 10 to 15 minutes. This is the crux of my presentation. As the title goes, soft skill training for managing pedagogical distractions. As I told you already, around 10 to 12 suggestions I would like to make. Just you pay me attention and you can have your clarifications at the end. Again, I move from objective number 4, lack of classroom routines. If there are no clear routines specifically told, students feel that they are disorganized. For example, if your teacher is setting the limit, if the class starts at 9:30, the latecomers will be allowed only for 2 to 3 minutes to a maximum of 5 minutes. After that, there is no to anybody who comes late. This is a classroom routine. As a teacher, you should obey that and you should follow that. And the teachers and the students will also fall in line. They will also follow that. And this will go and this will be taken as a legacy. The senior students will tell, oh, this teacher is like that. She or he will not allow. So we have been doing this. If the routines are not clearly told, definitely they will involve themselves in disengagement. Your instructional time will be wasted. You cannot repeat for the latecomers because you started from somewhere with a foregrounding. You cannot repeat that foregrounding again here. So make your classroom routine very clear. Soft skill number 1, you have to, as a teacher, you have to train yourself to know about classroom dynamics. If you can see this is what happening in your class, then you have to. If there is misbehavior in the class, there is mischievousness in the class, set everything right on the day 1. If somebody who is not allowing you to carry forward the teaching learning transactions, don't find fault with the individual right in front of other students. Call him or her separately, speak to him, counsel him, mentor him. This is the most important soft skill for a teacher. Class dynamics, understand your class, understand every student. As I told you, there is mood swing. There is a lot of chemical changes which are happening in the body of the young boy or girl. So naturally, they do not have any idea about the consequences of their actions. So you have to empathize with them. But you make it very clear, you are the master of the class. The classroom is in your control, but you are not a ringmaster. You have to speak to them politely. You have to set the routines. Tell them the clear-cut rules for them so that your teaching learning transaction will go smoothly. The instructions will be clear. Those who are expecting things from you will be very happy. Because there will be a set of students who are very much keen on learning every day from you. You need to take them into consideration. So I am asking you to understand classroom dynamics in the form of establishing standards and routines. If it is your class, this will be like that. And encourage them to share ideas for improving the routines. I told you, you need to collaborate with your students. They have a wonderful brain. They can also think and contribute. You are the senior learner, they can also contribute. Some of the ideas proposed by your learners will make your routines and standards in a better way. So remember, my dear colleagues here, students learn well when there is order and discipline. So it is your first responsibility to update your soft skill with regard to classroom dynamics. When there is order and discipline, there will be no pedagogical distractions. Number 1. So tell them any kind of disturbance is unacceptable. And I have spoken it already. So if somebody is disrupting your class, speak to them later after the class. There is a unique suggestion here. So take action early on. Take actions then and there. And if some disturbance is created by somebody, tell them, and that disturbance is not liked by his own or her own fellow classmates. and that boy or girl is earning, this will affect them seriously. They will correct themselves. Tell them they do not know it. Here there is another thing. Second point, poor teacher-student relationship. This will come when you don't understand them or when they don't understand you. For example, if a boy or a girl who is continuously disrupting your class with some questions which are irrelevant, you know it is irrelevant. So in order to bring in that boy or girl into the mainstream, you have to follow a strategy called 2 by 10. What is 2 by 10? 2 minutes for 10 days. 2 minutes talk to that individual for continuously for 10 days. Maybe after the class, outside the class, or take the boy or girl to the department and in front of other teachers also. You can just talk to the individual continuously for. This is a strategy suggested by Lodowski. Ginsberg and Lodowski, 2 persons, they suggested it. When it was tested by a group of teachers, it worked out very well. Because that boy or girl, they need actually an adult controller who can empower them, who can understand. They need some kind of recognition. They long for such recognition. So when you speak to them, they start developing a kind of liking for you. You have to be very cautious in doing that. So you need to, what is the action required? What is the soft skill training that you have to embark on? Interpersonal dynamics. We move along with our own colleagues because we are very good in interpersonal skill. So we need to develop that interpersonal skill dynamics with our learners also. Treat them well, trust them, respect them. Bring them to participate in the learning process. Definitely there will be a positive relationship between you and the student. It will go a long way. Your students will feel supported, encouraged and respected by your interpersonal dynamics. You are very good in interpersonal dynamics. Extend that interpersonal dynamics to your students. It will be very good. And let me move on to the third soft skill requirement, unclear task. If the task is unclear, definitely it will make them anxious. Imagine if they enter your class at 9:30, definitely they will be in a kind within 10 minutes. As an experienced teacher, you should bring them to comfort zone. Between 9:30 and 9:40, they will be in anxiety zone. Slowly you are bringing them to 9:40, you are bringing them to comfort zone. When they come to the comfort zone, definitely learning will take place. When they are about to imbibe or receive anything, let the task should be very clear. Remove all the ambiguous terms. Try to reduce the confusion. Provide them in the form of mincing the information, cutting the information into pieces. Give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They will be able to follow. So the task will be very clear for them. So what is the soft skill requirement here? Clarity in classroom communication. So we began with the classroom control. We began with the students management. Now clarity in classroom communication. This is a major distraction. If your communication is poor, the students get diverted. They get distracted. Tell them about attention management. Before telling them about attention management, attention span of everybody, to your surprise, our own 21st century learners, they cannot keep their attention focused for more than 8 seconds. But you need to teach them for about 40 to 50 minutes. That is a very great task. So how to retain their attention? First you master it and then you tell them how to maintain their attention span. Focused on certain things. They are focused on their mobile, but even in their mobile, they switch on to different windows. That is attention deficiency syndrome they are all suffering from. Many of us are suffering. So this is the soft skill requirement. Your own classroom communication should be properly managed, improved. Number 4, complex task design. The task design should be made simple. And you have to tell them this is the way that you are going to assess them in order to promote engagement. That is why you have given them simple task 1, 2, 3, 4. Together it will form a meaning. When they complete the 10th task, definitely they will find something unique. So in the beginning I told you about semantic noise and psychological noise. Semantic noise, as a teacher, I have been meeting my students for about 30 years. So the next year in June 2025, when I am going to meet some of the first year learners, I cannot go and speak to them something which cannot be understood by them, which is relevant for MA English students or which is relevant for my PhD scholars. So I will be speaking, they will be listening, but nothing will happen. This situation is known as semantic noise. So the teacher is saying something, I need to be silent. So no transaction, no usefulness. So avoid it. So for them what is required, I have to tell it. Number 2, psychological noise. So we don't remain the same. Our mental makeup is quite different. We come from diverse backgrounds. Some of our learners, they do not have both the parents. Some of the parents are not working. Some of the parents, some of the students' father is an alcoholic. So their psychological trauma is different. So their mental makeup is different. Your mental makeup is different. You understand it. So speak to them by putting yourself in their shoes. Every learner is important. So facilitation and engagement. To do that, spend a lot of time for bringing a lot of visual aids. And again, a lot of scaffolding has to be done. Initially, you are helping them to work. Later, you are making them work. Scaffolding is a great, wonderful device or a method to be adopted by everybody. As a facilitator, you can practice scaffolding. In the first year, you made them work. You helped them. In the third year, they will do on their own. In post-graduation, they will excel, they will master. So number 5, task design is too simple or too difficult. Madam Ponniyin Selvam, Madam, can I take another 5 minutes, ma'am, so that I will cover the remaining 7. Ponniyin Selvam, ma'am, or any organizing team members, I hope you are listening to me. Madam, can I go for another 5 or 6 minutes, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Then the 5 minutes you can take. Okay,
Yeah,
sir.
definitely, ma'am. Definitely, ma'am. Within that, I will complete, ma'am. So, task design is too simple. If the task design is too simple, they will feel bored. They will feel unchallenged. So, you can use what is known as differentiated instructions. So if they complete one point, they will be given another task, and there will be set of instructions, and there will be another set of instructions. If you are following DI, differentiator instructions, definitely it will help the learners to move ahead. This I have already told you. Scaffolding has to be practiced by everybody. A task needs to be done by the learners in the beginning, and later they should master it and they should be doing on their own and with the help of you. You need to understand this equipment as a source of distraction. So definitely in play field also, in practical classes also, students will be playing with that, fidgeting with the equipment. Sometimes they will break it, and at that occasions you have to say something like a drive-through approach. What is drive-through approach? You have to tell them very clearly. Put the apparatus down. Don't touch the apparatus. Don't look at here and there. Watch me very closely. Don't touch anything. Hands off. Eyes on me. And sticks down. Sticks down. This will look something elementary. No, you have to do that. If they practice once, they will follow you. So what is the soft skill requirement here at the 6th stage? Fostering responsibility. Make them feel it is their own task, it is their own equipment, it is their own instruments. And if they are playing with that, their attention is getting diverted. Foster responsibility among the students. That is a major soft skill. Number 7, grouping is not suitable. If some people are mixed with other people whom they don't like, then they will not work. So you understand the group dynamics.
Your voice is not audible, sir. Excuse me, sir. Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Sir, are you in the meet, sir? Participants, please be patient. There's a technical error in resource person connection. Please wait for some time.
Hello ma'am, I hope now my voice is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 minute ma'am, I will share the remaining slides, just 2 or 3 slides ma'am. Then I will say open the session.
Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah. Some 2 or 3 slides, so that's all ma'am.
Okay, sir.
I think I'm here. So if they are put together with like-mindedness, definitely their social dynamics will come up, and you need to do that counting of their group dynamics so that the best can be brought out from them. This number 8 focuses on equality, diversity and inclusion. We speak of sustainability, and keep in your mind higher education scenario is very much worried about EDI, equality, diversity and inclusion. Only a higher education teacher can better gauge the situation. You need to provide equal opportunity, you need to understand the diverse learning needs, and you need to include very good practices, and everybody should be given opportunity. This is a major soft skill you should master. Number 9, you need to uphold standards. If there are any grievances, you need to address them. There should be a grievances redressal mechanism at college level, at department level, at classroom level, particularly for the course level. Nobody should be there with a lot of grievances. Even the smallest type of grievance should be addressed by you. Number 10 soft skill requirement is increase your availability. Now our learners are very much worried about, dear participants, can any of you or some of you can scan it and tell me what are you getting. I have shared a QR code here. Can you scan it and tell me what are you getting in the chat box or through microphone? I hope some of you have got it. I am watching it in the chat box. What are you getting? Okay, very good, Dr. Kumaran. Very good, very good. So this is what portability means. Right now, you need to be available to them in the form of portability. You need to provide them. The other link also I have given, that is a website in the making. It is under repair. My students are setting it right because every day I am getting so many visitors, so it is getting repaired. That is the link for my website. Whatever notes, whatever YouTube videos, I post them in my website. So this QR code is meant for this presentation. If you have the QR code, then you can download the PPT. So this is how our students are expecting you and me to function. So they need all the materials in the virtual platform. They are asking us to give everything in the form of link, web links or QR codes. So they have gone a point from PDF. So you need to be updated with this. Number 11, instructor feedback. So don't be behaving with them in a harsh manner or a demanding instructor. Change your role as a facilitator. Be available. Be a polite teacher. Believe in direct interaction. Speak to them directly. Number 12, this is the final one. Peer feedback. Talk to them freely. Talk to every student. Try to know what is happening in the class. Ask your fellow students also to give feedback to the fellow learners. That will encourage a sense of oneness, sense of belonging. So soft skill requirement is value opinions. Your opinion matters, likewise others' opinion also matter. And you are a teacher in the 21st century, and 21st century skill set is quite different, and you have to make them develop skills and knowledge to succeed in three important aspects. Number one is they should do well in work, they should do well in life, and they should be better citizens of the world. So as a teacher, all of you will do that, I suppose. I wish you all the best. I am available now for a Q&A for about a couple of minutes. These are the 7 things I focused. I told you what is pedagogy, what is the distraction, what are soft skills required in teaching learning environment, and what are pedagogical instruction distractors. And now the 5th one is the soft skill requirement for every teacher in the higher education. I would like to place on my sincere thanks to Principal of Trichy College, Principal of Jamal Mohamed College, and IQAC coordinators of Trichy College and Jamal Mohamed College, and organizing secretaries of the FDP, both the colleges, and the staff members of Trichy.
Fresh perspectives on addressing distractions effectively and improving our teaching methodologies. Thank you, sir.
1 minute, ma'am. Now again the screen is blank, ma'am. I think the technical team can set it right. Completely it is blank. I think somebody is trying or something. The technician can set it right. I am unable to see anything. Okay, I think people are getting admitted. So the technician, please sir, try to cancel it or admit it, so that let me see the screen. Otherwise, nothing will be visible to me. The technical team. Or you make me as a participant, so that I need not have a look at this dialog box. Okay, the house is open for discussion now. Without seeing you, I will be able to answer you.
Sir,
Yeah.
thank you so much, because I was attending all the 5 days program.
Okay.
And today, first of all, you are from English department after a long time hearing a good English, point number 1.
Thank you, ma'am.
Because I should not appreciate, because you are the department, but I want to congratulate you for that.
Thank
So
you.
very good English, and that made me. What is the reason behind that? Made me to listen the class. That
Okay.
is very important. What is your the objective of your today's session?
Okay.
Without any disturbance, I was able to hear. And also, what you told is that behavioral, it's all based on behavioral psychology. A long back, I attended from Promise Foundation, and yeah, it is just like a movie I watched today. Your
Okay.
coherence was there, and screenplay is very good, and it will retain in our mind for a long time, and nothing to ask us a doubt. And I want that because this is a final session, so I would like to thank to the organizers and the excellent program. The two resource persons were good, I found openly. The second day it was interactive one, and today's session. Yeah, it didn't allow us to sleep a single minute. So thank you organizers, thank you so much, and congratulations to all of you. That's all. Thank you. Bye.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible? Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Sir, I am Dr. Roshan from Dr. Zakir Hussain College. Thank you so much, sir, for beautifully outlining what is pedagogical distraction and how to overcome them. As a teacher with 17 years of experience, I find, I'm not sure whether this is whether it is my perception, students after post-COVID, the value system and before COVID and after COVID has changed. I'm not sure whether it is my perception. So what is your take on that, sir?
Sir, Dr. Tamilmani sir, are you in the meet, sir?
Okay. I
Yes,
have
yes.
not switched on the microphone,
Okay,
ma'am.
sir. Okay,
Sorry,
sir.
ma'am. Thank you for the prompt, ma'am. Roshan, ma'am, I hope you are able to hear me. I agree with you completely. There is a lot of distraction. They are not paying attention. They don't keen to listen to us. I agree with you. But when their demands are met, they are expecting more from us. They have a feeling that everything is available. If the teacher is coming there, the teacher should provide me something which is not reachable, something which is not easily get by me. If you can supply that demand, definitely people will pay you attention, people will respect you, adore you, and they will come after you. I agree with you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. I'm here to take some quick questions because the organizers they have some formalities to carry forward. You can ask me one or two questions.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we have a 1 hour class, sir.
Sir.
You are mentioning about the lot of distraction
Yes, sir.
for the students.
Yeah.
But for 1 hour, we can only 30 minutes or 25 minutes for teaching.
Yeah.
How it is possible, sir?
Definitely, sir. Might be, sir. What's your name, sir? Because the screen is blank, sir. I'm unable to see anything.
I am Dr. A.S. Haja Hamid, Associate Professor of Physics.
Okay. From where, sir? From where, sir?
Jamal Mohamed College.
Oh, from our own college, Jamal Mohamed, Jolly Jamal. Okay, sir. Sir, Haja, sir, definitely the problem can be solved within 2 or 3 or maybe within a week if the established rules are set up and if you can very firmly say things to the students, then maybe for initially for some 2 or 3 days or 5 days can be wasted. After that, once you have set the ground, definitely you can involve yourself in 40 to 50 minutes teaching session without any disruption. Because the students will come to an understanding, okay, Haja Hamid sir's class will be like this. So there will be beginning, there will be end, there will be some usefulness, there will be questions, there will be interaction, there will be participation. Such formula will go a long way, sir. Maybe for one semester you will be struggling. In 1 year, you have set a ground. That is how our own past teachers were carrying out their transactions, sir. That skills are missing in us right now, and we call them soft skills.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Ajay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Sir, I also want to have one clarification.
Yeah, ma'am. Ponniyin Selvan, ma'am.
That,
Come on, ma'am.
what is that borderline between too simple and too difficult, master and ringmaster?
Yeah,
Because I always have had these doubts, whether
Okay, ma'am.
so
Okay.
strict or liberal, not liberal,
Okay.
but that master and ringmaster is the super concept, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
How to
Okay.
have a borderline for that?
Okay, ma'am. Imagine, ma'am, you are teaching them about preparing a balance sheet, ma'am, from your own subject. You are preparing, you are making them prepare a balance sheet, ma'am. So you are teaching them step by step, ma'am. That is giving them clear instructions, ma'am. So once you have taught them how to prepare a balance sheet, now they have mastered it, ma'am. And you are now taking them to make use of a tally package. From tally package also you have mastered it, and giving them task one by one, ma'am. Immediately, if you are giving them some simple task every day, they will not follow you, they will not take into account. So you have to grade in such a way that earlier you taught them traditional way of preparing a balance sheet, and now with the help of technology, when it goes to with the help of technology, and you also grade them step by step, and in every step they understand a difficult thing or a concept. If such situation is there, then they will understand that no, there is gradation. It is not a simple thing. Without this step, I cannot go to the third step. Without the third step, I cannot go to the seventh step. So you have to make them clearly understand. As the teacher, as the course provider, you have to very clearly devise your plan. For every lesson, you are beginning from the simple to the complex. And from complex to the most complex. You know it better, ma'am. Like our question papers. Part A has only simple things. Part B has some complex things. Part C has the most complex things. Likewise, in everyday class also, maybe towards the end, around 10 to 15 minutes, the most complex things are taught. I hope you are able to get a convincing reply from me, ma'am.
Yes, sir. But regarding the soft skill, what we have to do as a first one, classroom dynamics, where how to develop the teacher soft skill in such a manner, not to be so strict and not to be too liberal.
You have to be strict, ma'am, but as I told you, you need not antagonize anybody, you need not be a dictator. You can penalize people, but the penalization should be very minimum. Penalization may be in the form of meeting you and speaking to you for a couple of minutes. It is not putting them absent, or it is not sending them away, it is not asking them to bring their parent, because you are the parent. Then why are you asking their parent to come for even a minor infringement? A small problems, you are the parent, you are the counselor. You need to be very strict with the following of rules. If the violations are there, through counseling, through mentoring, you can control them. Once gang leader of the class will change himself or class, then they will become a wonderful leader at the third year. Because of your mentoring, because of your training, and they will also excel in their life, man. Because of you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, ma'am. Any other question? I think Dr. Murugan, would you like to ask me anything?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is Dr. Murugan from Sivagasi, Sri Kalishwari College.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I think you are a right person for asking this my small question, sir. Don't mistake in me.
Yes,
I want to deliver my lecture in very prominent manner to reach up to the level of well students.
Okay.
But my class disturbance is mostly focused by the slow learners.
Okay.
how to manage the?
Definitely, sir. That's a very crucial question, sir. Every class has slow learners, advanced learners, most advanced learners. Definitely, you have to carry along even the slow. You need to be the teacher of everybody. So, before you are going to tell them a vital topic or an important topic, if you have a feeling that these are the people, they may not be able to follow me properly, catch hold of them beforehand. Before 1 or 2 days, tell them something, some basics about the topic that you are going to tell them, and send them some notes or something. They should come prepare themselves, because you are going to tell them something important on the third day. So on the first day, second day, you closely monitor them and you talk to them, you tell them that have they understood. So that on the third day, when the topic is going to be delivered by you in a professional manner for about 2 hours, they'll be able to follow at least half of it. Because the slow learners are also part of your class, they are also very much necessary, and they are also to be paid attention. They should not be left.
Thank you, Professor.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I will follow.
Now you have got so many good approaches, sir. Blended learning approach is there. You can send them advance all the notes, all the PPT, everything with them, so that they will come prepared. They will have so many questions, but once they go through, or the second time they go through, your presentation will be the third time. So on the third time, they'll be able to pick up a lot of good things. Murugan sir,
Thank you, Professor. Thank you, Professor.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes,
Thank you. Thank you for your explanation.
Sir, I personally thank you very much, sir, for your nice presentation.
Sir, I couldn't see you, sir. May I know your name, sir, please? The screen is blank.
Haja Hamid, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir, I personally thank you very much for your nice presentation.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Your presentation, which is a need of for our student community and teachers.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. Are there any questions, dear participants? Oh, there are 97 participants. Okay.
Thank you, participants, for your wonderful interaction with the resource person. In the absence of further questions, let us move on to the next part of this program. To make this occasion a memorable one, it is the time for photo session. All the participants in the meet are requested to turn on your video mode to have a photo shoot.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. I am Dr. Manohar. Ma'am, I wish to submit my feedback, ma'am.
Feedback link is not.
Ma'am,
After the photo session, we can continue, sir.
okay, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks, sir.
Dear participants, kindly turn on your video mode.
Madam, shall we proceed?
Okay, madam. Thank you, participants. Now we are in the valedictory session of this faculty development program. Successfully, we have crossed the 5th day of national level 1 week online faculty development program on emerging trends in pedagogy for quality excellence in higher education. Feedback. It plays a vital role in improving the productivity of the program, which are pivotal to organizational success. It gives a clear picture of the reality of the program and magnifies the areas that require attention. Now it is the time for general feedback on national level 1 week online faculty development program, which is jointly organized by the internal quality assurance cell of V.V.Vanniaperumal College for Women and Jamal Mohamed College. We invite participants to share their valuable feedback.
A pleasant good evening to everybody. Am I audible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
I am Dr. Roshan from Dr. Zakir College, Virudhunagar. First of all, I thank the organizers for providing me an opportunity to give my feedback on this national level 1 week online FDP program. It is said that in order to utilize the fruits of higher education endeavors, we have to ensure its quality by adopting relevant pedagogical practices. I can vouch for the fact that this FDP program provided an excellent platform to comprehend the various pedagogical approaches for higher education. The first enlightening lecture by Professor Ram Ganesh at Valdasan University unleashed the several approaches to maintain pedagogical challenges in ever-changing education landscape and how responsible teachers should be delivering the content in the class. I am fascinated by the second day captivating lecture spearheaded by Dr. Arul Murugan from Pondicherry University, wherein he highlighted the importance of developing innovative teaching skills. His vivid, inspiring talk exposed us with myriad of novel teaching strategies. The third day catalytic lecture by Dr. Philip Bharat from Virudhunagar University literally focused on the productive use of AI in higher education and how AI can assist teachers in creating classroom activities and assessment. The fourth yesterday talk by Dr. Paul Newman of St. Joseph University on fostering character building in the learners of higher education through light upon the significance of cultivating good characters among our students and the role of teachers in fostering the same. The icing on the cake was today's session on soft skills training for managing pedagogical distractions by Dr. Tamil Mani. The lecture really took us through the real meaning of pedagogical distraction and the soft skills needed to manage them effectively. I believe this topic was something new for all of us, and thank you so much, sir, for the lucid and thought-provoking presentation. Overall, the 1 week FTP was very well organized and we had a highly fruitful deliberations all through the program. My sincere appreciation and thanks to the principals, IQAC coordinators and faculty members of both the 3V College and Jamal Mohamed College for their meticulous efforts in organizing this program. Hats off, ma'am, and thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Ms. Roshan, for the wonderful feedback. You have been interacting with all the people, I suppose. Thank you so much.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Sir, tell me, sir. I am unable to see, sir, because somebody is trying to enter now. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. Good evening, sir. Dr. Mohamed,
Sir.
Associate Professor, Jamal Mohamed College.
Yes, sir. Please, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Respected dignitaries, esteemed speakers, and dear participants. Good evening, all. It's my honor to share my reflection on this enriching faculty development program on emerging trends for quality excellence in higher education, which is jointly organized by IQAC of Vanniaperumal College and our Jamal Mohamed College. This FTP has been a transformative of knowledge with each session equipping us with valuable insights and tools to evaluate our teaching practice in line with the needs of higher education. Day 1, led by the eminent Professor Dr. E. Ram Ganesh from Valdasan University, provided a thoughtful, provoking session. His session set the tone for a week by highlighting the dynamic role educators must play global change in education. Followed in day 2 was equally engaging with Dr. V. Arul Murugan from Pondicherry University, guided us through developing innovative teaching skills. These practical strategies will undoubtedly inspire educators to think beyond educational teaching frameworks. At day 3, Dr. Dilip from Gujarat introduced as the productive use of AI tools which is very, very important in higher education nowadays. His insights discussions on AI potentials to perform classrooms was timely and left us inspired to explore a new digital tools and era. Day 4 session done by Dr. Paul from St. Joseph University. He's enlightened the values and ethics as integral to education was truly impactful. As we conclude today with another enriching discussion with you, sir, Dr. Tamil Mani, Vice Principal of Nehru Memorial College, will further broaden our understanding of quality in teaching through his two objectives with well-defined 12 suggestions like the examples 2 by 10 method to improve the relations between the teacher and the student. Thank you, sir. Thank you. This FDP has successfully bridged theory with practice, empowering us to meet the challenges of modern education with confidence and creativity. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizing institution, V.V.Vanniaperumal College and Jamal Mohamed College, the Secretary Sir, Treasurer Sir, Principal Sir, and both colleges, IQAC coordinators, and the 5-day speakers, and all the participants for making this event an extraordinary learning journey. Once again, I wish to submit my sincere thanks to the organizers and everyone. Thank you.
Namaste, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. You please introduce
This is
yourself,
Dr.
sir.
E.S. Brahmat, IQAC Director, Assessment Arts and MM Patel Commerce College in Matnagar, Gujarat. I would like to thank IQAC of Triple V and Jamal Mohammed College for organizing such a wonderful event in the interest of we professors. The knowledge that we have gained is of great importance. I would like to thank these two colleges and would request the colleges to organize such an event next time so that we can attend and gain more knowledge, in terms of techniques and methods we require in higher education. I would like to thank all the organizing team members of the FDP, and the knowledge that the resource persons have shared was of great importance. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon all. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. And first of all, I firstly thank to IQAC team of Triple V College for Women and Jamal Mohammed College, Tiruchirappalli, for organizing such a enriched FDP for for a fresher like us, faculties of fresher like us in this higher education teaching field. It is very enriching. See, whatever the
Sorry, excuse me, sir. Kindly introduce yourself, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. I am Ajit Katti, Assistant Professor of Philosophy from CMR University, Bangalore. So whatever the theories that I have learned in my post-graduation and I am pursuing my PhD, adopt all the skills and we can transfer to the next generations by for the student, teaching to the student. This is what we learned in the second days by Dr. Arun Murugan sirs. And whatever the conditions that we can regulate while teaching and what is beyond our regulations, that we can understand by this second days FTP by Dr. Arun Murugan sir. And in third days, see, in the advancement of AI technologies, so many people are blaming that as in a negative manner. But how we can positively adopt that in our teaching and learning methods that we learned in the third day presentation, and in the fourth day, that is very important for us nowadays students, because they have exposed to the different diverse manners of the things in the world by the social media connection and usage of mobile phones and so many things. Listening to today's lecturer by Dr. Tamil Mani sirs, it is clear as how we can escape from such kind of this distraction and all that. And I thank Tamil Mani sir for such a intricate soft skills that we have to adopt, intricate methods of soft skills that we have to adopt in our teaching practices. And again, once again, I thank for IQAC team and the management and all the leaders of Triple V College and Jamal Mohamed College. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Any other participant can share their feedback?
This is Dr. Sharmili, Assistant Professor of English, V.V.Vanniaperumal College for Women. A pleasant evening to one and all. I begin with a far-sighted vision. All that begins well, that ends well. This FDP has become fruitful with the selection of the eminent resource persons who had addressed on the chosen topic effectively in a well-structured manner. I hope every participant would agree with me. On the very first day of this program, Dr. E. Ram Ganesh, an erudite professor, addressed on the challenges in pedagogy in the current scenario in an impressive way. Next, Dr. V. Arulmurugan, an eminent facilitator, listed out the necessary skills required to make our teaching interesting and innovative in an organized manner. On the 20th November, Dr. Dilip Bhatt, a renowned academician, enhanced our knowledge on the use of AI tools in higher education and made it very clear that living in the age of technology, it has become mandatory to update ourselves and become tech-friendly to make our teaching productive. Yesterday, Dr. Paul Newman, a versatile genius, provided a deep insight on fostering character building in the students. As insisted by the resource person, we being the responsible teachers need to inculcate values along with the knowledge and provide holistic education to the students. Today, Dr. K.T. Tamilmani sir, an efficient academician, addressed on the most important topic, the need of the hour, how to manage the pedagogical distractions. And I thank you for the opportunity.
Thank you, madam, for your wonderful feedback. Any other participant?
Good evening, ma'am. I'm audible.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, hello. I'm Kalyanvalli from Jamal Mohamed College, and I thank IQC department of both the colleges for organizing this wonderful 5-day FDP program on pedagogy. It was useful for us as we learn, because we are constantly learning all these things. It's very useful for us to take us further and make a bit in our teaching. So these steps will be easy for us to the present scenario. Like none of our students are like us when we were students. We were a little bit very obedient, listen to our teachers. But nowadays kids are very advanced students. So how to manage these kids and how to be a good teacher is something we learn from this. FDP, hope we will apply this. Thank you for this wonderful FDP program. Thank you both the campus. Thanks.
Good evening. I am Dr. Sarita from Triple V College. First of all, I would like to thank the organizers of this national level FDP on emerging trends in pedagogy for quality excellence in higher education. This FDP is need of the hour. First day program was on the topic pedagogical challenges in the current scenario. In this session, it is clearly explained about how to develop indigenous knowledge in the young minds and the view of imparting skill development, sustainable development and startup development. For all these developments, teachers should engage the students with the resources and the usage of network universities. And we, the teachers, will definitely guide them to utilize all such resources. In the second day program was on the topic developing innovative teaching skills. In this session, it is clearly pointed out that the students' expectations in responsibility of the teachers to develop different types of skills among the students. and the methods to be adapted for developing their skills, and also teach the availability of sources by using modern technological development. The third day program was on the topic productive use of AI tools in higher education. In this lesson, we learned the measurement of productivity and the usage of AI tools. Academicians should generate AI tools for effective teaching, research, institutional development, global and cultural contributions, and preparation of prompt. AI tools mentioned in this session will surely helpful for us to enhance our contributions to academic community and institutional development. The fourth day program was on the topic fostering character building in the learning of higher education. Character building is a continuous process. It is the responsibility of higher educational institutions to teach the independent and scientific outlook. And then the role of teachers to prepare the students to become a global citizens. The main objective of the education is to make the students to become academic excellence, character formation, and social concern, and the value of compulsory outreach programs for the students. We will surely make the students to transform the society by their education. Institutions definitely produce good citizens and produce productive citizens. Today's program, that is fifth day of the program, was on the topic soft skills played a very important role in the present scenario. Today's session noted the best practices in pedagogy and the types of distractions. What are pedagogical distractions and the method to overcome the distractions? It is really a wonderful session, sir. It surely helps us to solve the problems what we are facing daily with some students. Thank you very much, sir, for sharing the soft skill requirements. Finally, it should be very thankful to all the participants those who attended this program. Once again, I thank the resource persons of all the sessions to make the afternoon session attractive and enlightening. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, madam. We, the organizing committee of this FDP of both the colleges, feel happy to hear this wonderful feedback by the participants. Now, I invite Dr. P. Geeta, Senior Teacher Member of IQAC, Associate Professor of Mathematics at V.V.Vanniaperumal College for Women, Virudhunagar, to present the report summary with a few words of valedictory address. The session is over to Dr. P. Geeta, madam.
Honorable guests, esteemed resource persons, respected colleagues and dear participants. It's my bound duty to say a few words as valedictory address and to read the report of National Level 1 Week Online Faculty Development Program on Emerging Trends in Pedagogy for Quality Excellence in Higher Education, organized by V.V.Vanniaperumal College for Women, Virudhunagar, and Jamal Mohamed College, Trichy, held from 18th November 2024 to 22nd November 2024 at 2:30 p.m. virtually. Higher education must adapt to changing landscapes and technologies to achieve quality excellence. To accomplish this, institutions should stay updated on cutting-edge teaching practices and address pedagogical challenges with the innovative strategies. Hence, this FTP is titled Show. The scope of the FDP is to help all the educators get quality excellence in pedagogy in higher education and make them better teachers. This faculty development program focuses on pedagogical challenges in the academic scenario with the advanced teaching skills. Leveraging AI tools can remold teaching, learning and research through automation, personalization and data-driven insights. Developing innovative teaching skills enables teachers to engage students and improve learning outcomes. Forecasting character building and emotional intelligence in students is crucial for developing well-rounded individuals with integrity, empathy, responsibility, responsibility, and emotional intelligence. Moreover, equipping educators with the essential soft skills helps minimize classroom disruptions, maximize engagement, and foster a focused learning environment. Thus, the sequence move from pedagogical challenges and ends with development of soft skills. IKSC of both the colleges organized this faculty development program to facilitate the academicians by inviting eminent speakers come mentors Dr. E. Ganesh, Dr. V. Arulmurugan, Dr. Dilip Bharat, Dr. Paul Newman, Dr. Tamilmani from different parts of India who have thrown their insights and experience on emerging trends in pedagogy for quality excellence in higher education. All the resource persons have done Himalayan task of covering the scope of the FDP so that the educators were highly benefited to have quality excellence in pedagogy. This FDP has attained the real success by having three of our resource persons, Dr. E. Ganesh, Dr. Dilip Bharat, Dr. Paul Newman as NAC Associate Technology, Varadhasan University, Tiruchirappalli. He set a strong foundation by addressing the pedagogical challenges in the current scenario. His talk highlighted the meaning of pedagogy, gaps in pedagogy, specific use of adaptive learning, and the need to concentrate on equity than equality in the digital gap in the future scenario of higher education. The dynamic nature of education today and the need for flexibility in our pedagogy inspiring us to adapt and overcome challenges in our academic environments. After the completion of interaction feedback session, Dr. Mohamed proposed the vote of thanks. Following this, Day 2, 19th November, Dr. R. Mahalakshmi introduced the modernistic resource person, Dr. D. Arulmurugan, Associate Professor and Head, Department of Commerce, School of Management, Pondicherry University, Karaikal, focused on developing innovative teaching skills. This session reminded us the basic skill required for every student in a classroom. In order to impart the basic skills, the teachers should incorporate on effective and innovative teaching pedagogy by innovative models. As educators, our role goes beyond delivering content. We must cultivate creativity, engagement, and innovation in our classrooms to inspire a deeper level of learning in our students. After the completion of interaction and feedback session, Dr. R. Gloria Janine Cristobal proposed the vote of thanks. Following this, Day 3, 20th November, Dr. T. Ganga Parameshwari introduced the innovative resource person, Dr. Dilip Bharat, Professor and Head, Department of English, Maharaja Krishna Kumar Singh Ji, Bhavnagar University, Gujarat. His insightful presentation on the topic, productive use of AI tools in higher education, defined the productivity of teacher and the challenges faced by the teacher in AI-supported academic atmosphere. His talk empowered us on the use of AI-generated tools, enhance learning experiences, which can assist teacher in achieving goals in both quantitatively and qualitatively. The experience of the teachers will validate the ethical consideration while using of AI tools. He also surfaced the potential of AI and empowered us to leverage these tools to enhance learning experiences, streamline processes, and expand our teaching capabilities. After the completion of interaction and feedback session, Dr. R. Hemlata proposed vote of thanks. On Day 4, 21st November, Dr. A. Prasanna introduced the novel resource person, Dr. Paul Newman, Associate Professor, Department of History, St. Joseph University, Bangalore, ethical and compassionate members of the society. After the completion of interaction and feedback session, Mrs. A. Purnima Devi proposed vote of thanks. Following this, Day 5, 22nd November, Dr. M. Syed Ali Badisa, IKSC Coordinator of Jamal Mohamed College, introduced the esteemed resource person, Dr. Tamilmani, Vice Principal and Associate Professor and HOD, Department of English, Nehru Memorial College, Tiruchirappalli. He emphasized on soft skill training for managing pedagogical distractions and what are the soft skills required for managing distractions. His practical approach to managing distractions in a classroom environment provided us with the valuable strategies for maintaining focus and creating a protective learning atmosphere. Every day, response form linked with discussed questions was posted in the chat box and the response was recorded. Submission of FDP feedback form link will be sent to the participants through the registered mail ID on day 6, 23rd November. E-certificates will be issued to the participants. Dr. N. Ahmed Sharif, Assistant Professor of Botany, Jamal Mohamed College, is with us to propose vote of thanks. With these words, I conclude the report of the 5 days faculty development program. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for your detailed report on this national level 1 week online faculty development program on emerging trends in pedagogy for quality excellence in higher education.
Now,
With great sense of gratitude, pleasure and honor, I take this opportunity to thank our magnanimous management committee members of Jamal Mohamed College and V.V.Vanniaperumal College for their encouragement and continuous support for all activities. Thank you, sirs. I feel extremely happy to thank Dynamic and Industrious Principal of Jamal Mohamed College and V.V.Vanniaperumal College for allowing us to conduct the faculty development program and made it success. It would not have been possible without your moral support and eminent guidance. Thank you, sir, and thank you, madam. My heartfelt thanks to the resource persons of this faculty development program for making the sessions informative and highly resourceful. Thank you, sirs. I am much delighted to thank our energetic and versatile internal quality assurance cell coordinator of Jamal Mohamed College and V.V.Vanniaperumal College for both smooth conduct of faculty development program, which strengthened and motivated us to proceed further successfully in academic career. Thank you, sir, and thank you, madam. I thank organizing secretaries of Jamal Mohamed College and V.V.Vanniaperumal College for choosing the topic in current need to upgrade teaching and learning methods. Thank you, sir, and thank you, madam. My special thanks to participants from various colleges for being participatory, very enthusiastic involvement and active listening, which kept this faculty development program very vibrant. Thank you, sirs, and thank you, madam. Once again, I thank each and everyone for making this national level faculty development program grand successful. Thank you, and thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir, for your heartfelt words of gratitude.
dear participants, kindly note the link for comprehensive feedback and assignment will be sent on 23/11/2024 to the registered mail ID of those participants who attended the program on all the 5 days and submitted the feedback form on each day. All are asked to complete the comprehensive feedback and assignment on or before 24/11/2024. I repeat, the link for comprehensive feedback and assignment will be sent on 23/11/2024 to the registered mail ID of those participants who attended the program on all the 5 days and submitted the feedback form on each day. All are asked to complete the comprehensive feedback and assignment on or before 24/11/2024. E-certificates will be sent within 10 days through your registered mail ID.
With this, we come to the end of today's program. Thank you everyone for your active participation and enthusiasm. Let us continue to learn, grow and implement the valuable lessons we gained in the national level 1 week faculty development program. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day ahead.
All the participants are asked to complete the feedback for today's session within 10 minutes. The link is posted in the chat box.